Here we go.
Dìdi is another film that had a lot of good buzz coming out of the Sundance Film Festival from earlier this year, so I had to put it on my radar. It's a coming-of-age movie, which typically I'm a sucker for them. I really find myself enjoying them, and especially at the end of the year when I do my end-of-the-year list, I feel like most of them are near the top. Sometimes I'll just come across a coming-of-age film that really just worked for me at the right moment, at the right time. I don't think that Dìdi is going to become one of my favorites of the genre over time. I thought it was really solid, but it was lacking a little bit to it. And I'll get more into that in a second, but before we do, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and comment down below your thoughts or expectations on the movie. Right out of the gate, what it does best is that it hits all the right notes, which I guess you could say is both a pro and a con. On the pro side of it, it hits all the right notes properly. It does all the usual beats that you're looking for with a film like this. It's funny and emotional when it needs to be, but it's also just relatable. There are times where I know I found myself just looking back on the earlier years and the cringeworthy moments that we all had in our childhood. Dìdi looks back at it and allows you to reminisce. It's also backed by really strong performances across the board. Isaac Wang in the lead role. It's very solid. I think probably my favorite actor and just character in the movie was Nai Nai, played by Chang Li Hua, who, as far as I can tell, this is her first acting credit. It's a performance that feels so natural. You feel like these characters, had a grandma like this. It obviously does depend on your background and how you grew up, but she played the role with this sincerity that made it just feel really honest. One of the aspects that I wish the film dove deeper into was the side of the mother, played by Joan Chen, who has a smaller role in the movie, and I honestly wish that maybe she got a little bit more time and would have packed that emotional punch just a little bit more, because there are moments in the movie that really do set up for a good moment like that to happen, and they're there, but I feel like the payoff just wasn't particularly there for me. I honestly felt like the mother was really fighting for the spotlight, and the movie didn't quite know who to focus on at one point. There's an immigrant side to the story which doesn't terribly get played into all that much. It's really just you're living a part of the life of the Asian American family. I think what was most compelling to see and most interesting with the mom was that, yeah, there are some parents that have to sacrifice everything for their kids to have a life, and especially in this case in America. We've seen it before in films, like I said, but I think if Dìdi just drove a little bit more into it, I felt that it would have worked more for me personally. The movie also doesn't quite seem to know when to end, where to end. Now, take this with a grain of salt. It is possible, with all my thoughts on the movie, that I didn't see a final cut of the film. I saw it at a film festival, and sometimes films don't play their final cuts at the festival, and when the movie does release, it's very possible that there will be a final cut that is a little bit different. Especially the ending of the cut that I saw, it felt very abrupt and something that did seem like there was going to be changed in the editing room, which is possible, but it also is very possible that the film, that's just how it ends. And if that is how it ends, it did leave me unsatisfied. I felt like there was a little bit more to the story and a little bit, maybe 20 minutes more. The movie clocks in at just a little over 90 minutes, and I think that there was room for a longer runtime. But it's sweet and cute, there's no doubt about that. I liked Dìdi but didn't love it, like I know some are. It's all the typical, relatable, coming-of-age notes. And the performances are strong. I just wish it had a little bit more of an original edge to it to really make it stand out. And I think the film could have been longer. I'm going to give Dìdi a B-, and I would recommend streaming this one. Like I mentioned earlier, sometimes you just stumble across a coming-of-age film that works for you at the right place at the right time. Maybe Dìdi wasn't that for me, but it could be for you. Be sure to let me know your thoughts on it down below in the comments. Again, hit that like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the video, as well as that notification bell so you don't miss any further videos. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.